If you're a contractor who's taking any job just to stay busy, you're probably leaving six figures on the table by the end of the year. Give me just the next couple of minutes and I'm going to help you strategize on how to focus your efforts so you can make more profit and get to the end of the year with money in your bank account and a business you are proud of. Hey, I'm Chism and I help contractors just like yourself dominate their market, grow their business with systems and processes. Now, business is all about strategy. And when we think about strategy first, we can then have less effort and have more output. This is called leverage. And so we want to find a leverage point with who we're serving. Instead of just taking any job that's out there and just trying to keep busy, just to try to keep the lights on, we're actually going to shift our strategy just a little bit so that way you can actually grow your business and grow your profits. Now, the first thing that I want you to look at is what jobs are you doing that are the most profitable? So this could be the difference between bathrooms and kitchens. If you make a ton of profit on kitchens, but bathrooms you kind of barely break even on, then we need to think about, okay, how do we do more kitchens? Because they are the most profitable. So I'm actually going to draw a circle right here, and I'm going to say this is profit. What are the jobs that are most profitable? For another guy, this could be doing hardscape versus doing hardscape and landscaping. Or this could be doing decks and patios instead of pools. These are literally the exact stories that people have come to me with. And they're like, here's everything that I do. And I'm like, okay, what's the most profitable thing that you do? And let's focus on that. And I've 10x'd their business almost overnight just because we've been able to shift their focus on what is the most profitable. But that's only one part. The next part that we want to look at is what is the easiest thing for us to do? Maybe bathrooms and kitchens are similar in profit, but kitchens are way more complicated and bathrooms are, you jump in there, you remodel the bathroom and you're out in a couple of days and you're done and you get paid. So what is the thing that is the easiest thing for you to do? So I'm going to make a circle here for ease. Like, what is it that's going to help you not go crazy with doing this job? So if we just stopped here, we would try to find the things that are easy for us to do and make the most profit and get that little middle slice right there. That's what strategy is all about. But there's one more that I want to make sure that you know, because this is actually the key to growing your business and dominating your market. And most people forget about this one. So the third one is what you want to become known for. What do you want to become famous for? When you think about famous, you want to think about what people associate you with. Like, for instance, my dad did custom homes, and so people think about custom things. People thought about, hey, I have this unique situation and I'm going to call my dad because he's the person who can do all the custom stuff. He didn't do things that were just throw in the carpet and be done or throw up a wall and be done. It was always those intricate custom things that took a little bit more of the skill to actually execute it, because they were always unique situations. Another instance is I work with a guy who is an electrician. Now, electrician can do a ton of different things, but his specialty is actually in backup power, specifically backup generators. And so he's built his business around backup generators. And so if you think, oh, my power's going out, you want to think of his name immediately. You want to think about what he's known for. He's not known for changing your outlet. He's not known for hooking up your hot tub outside. He's not known for changing out your panel. He's known for getting your backup power systems up and running so that way when your power goes out, your elk in your freezer doesn't thaw. And so that is the problem that he's solving. So how are you famous? Now, when you intersect all three of these, that is where you can actually hone in on your efforts and focus on that one thing. And I guarantee you that if you marketed your business and just did one thing and focused on one thing and had all of your efforts on this one thing, that you would be able to double your business in just 90 days. So this is where the money is at. That is where you want to think about, how do I focus on just that one thing? In fact, I've had guys in my program where literally we've done this exercise and we've figured out what that is. And it was different than what they had thought, because they were focusing on kitchens and not bathrooms. And they realized bathrooms were easy. They could get them done in less than a week. They were made the most profit and they could even bump their profit up even more. And they wanted to be known as the bathroom remodeler company, not the remodeling company. And so when you niche down, that is where you make the most money. And so I want you to think about, how can I make the most profit, make it be the easiest, and be famous for that one thing? And that intersection is how you can grow your business strategically without wasting your time, without trying to keep your guys busy. Because here's the other thing, is when you are super clear in what's here, that is how you can build clarity, certainty, and trust with your ideal clients. And that's how they will then trust you over anybody else, because you specialize. So do this exercise and let's see your business grow over the next 90 days.